Twitch has banned Hasan Piker, everyone. We've all been waiting for this day, and it's finally here, except that it's not here. You're going to see the headline that Twitch banned Hasan Piker, but the reality of it is they did not ban him. He is basically getting a few days off. That's the equivalent of what's happened here. It's a temporary ban, which means he will be back. A temporary ban is usually anywhere between 1 and 30 days. He's probably going to get a couple of days off. He's going to come back and cry about it, and he's going to be just fine like he always has been. And listen, I don't really care what people say online, but I do care about consistency. And if one person says something, then anyone should be able to say that very thing. It shouldn't be based on your political ideology, but yet Hasan gets away with saying things like this when literally everyone else would be banned forever for saying it. Listen to this.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott, okay? You wouldn't make Rick Scott, former governor of Florida, Rick Scott, you wouldn't make him the current, what is his current office? What is he? He's the Richard Lynn Scott, is an American attorney, businessman, politician, Navy veteran, serving as the senior United States senator from Florida, a seat he has held since 2019. And also, I believe this past election cycle, he was literally the f***ing head of the, what was it, like the Senate committee or something?
So one more time, let me play that just so everybody can hear what he said.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott, okay? You wouldn't make Rick Scott, former governor of Florida, Rick Scott.
So this is okay, apparently, on Twitch. Amazon owned Twitch. Apparently, this is okay. It's okay to call for violence against politicians that you don't like. And Twitch is going to let him get away with this. It's going to be a temporary ban. That's all it's going to be. And I think they've even confirmed that it's going to be a temporary ban right now at the time of me recording this. This is what I'm talking about, man. Consistency. And, I mean, we're seeing a lot of crazy stuff going on with the streaming world right now. And I might get further into some of the other topics that we're seeing with Amouranth and Valkyrie and some other female streamers. I personally don't know what to believe from a lot of the IRL streamers. So many of them have done so many outlandish things that it's really hard to believe any of it's real. But there's a lot of crazy stuff going on with a lot of these streamers. And, you know, with Hasan saying that, think about anyone on the conservative side saying that about a Democratic politician. I want you to tell me what the result would have been. We literally had a MAGA memer go to jail for memes. That happened. Under the Biden administration, that happened. And yet, Hasan is going to sit there and get away with that, and he will, because he will be back. He will be back. Here it is. Will this be temporary? Hasan made calls for political violence against Senator Rick Scott. And he will be back. And that is the absolute insanity of the situation. Again, if you're going to allow Hasan to say things like that, then no one should be banned for anything online ever for any words. Offensive words mean absolutely nothing if that is okay. And if you're just telling us that that's okay, then that's fine. If that's the line you want to draw, that doesn't mean I would get online and say anything like that, because I wouldn't. But you're holding him to a standard that you're not, or you're holding everyone else to a standard that you're not holding him to. Literally everyone else online is held to that standard, and he's going to be able to get away with this. It's absolutely insane. So, by the way, also, before we get further into some of this other stuff, go over to metapc.com, and if you're interested, you can get yourself a badass gaming computer. All you have to do is use the promo code 199. MetaPC has been a friend and supporter to Geeks and Gamers for a long time. We've had a great relationship with them, and we urge everyone that if you're looking to support us, you will be supporting us by going over to MetaPC and purchasing anything over there on their website, and use the promo code 199 and let them know Geeks and Gamers sent you. Go over there, check out their website, see what all they have going on. If you're interested in anything, I promise you that they have great customer service and they will help you out. So we do appreciate their support. So like I said, you've got this Amouranth story, and it says Amouranth releases terrifying footage of masked gunman attempting to rob her home. And I don't know if I'm going to do a deep dive into this topic, but I mean, this is some footage that she apparently released of masked gunmen chasing her, and I'm not going to play the whole video here because I haven't watched this video yet. But what's interesting is that her initial tweet said that they drug her out of bed. She woke up and they drug her out of bed, and here she is running to apparently I don't know where they're running, to the separate part of the house. It's very strange. You also have this story with these female streamers. The only one I really know of is Valkyrae. The other I don't really know, Senna. I don't know who these others are. Imaru and Emily. And apparently this guy was trying to take a picture with them, and he then threatened to do something really bad to them. This was all caught on camera. And the question is any of this real? And no one really seems to know the answer if any of this is real or not. Now, we've had IRL streamers pulling off so much crazy stuff that it's hard to process if any of this stuff is legit or not. And I think that's a fair question. I think it's a fair question because we've seen so many of these IRL streamers with like Kai Cenat, iShowSpeed, and others. And I actually like iShowSpeed. I actually find his content to be pretty entertaining. But they've pulled off so many crazy stunts that you find out after the fact it was all just a work, that it really is hard to believe anything you're hearing right now. So I'm going to check this out and see what I think about this, and I might do a bigger video on it later. But other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.